Always happens.
You might be wondering who that is. Well, let me fill you in. That's my uncle. And that's me. And that's us getting rained out on a trip we took about 2 years ago. But let me explain some more. My uncle is an avid outdoorsman and houndsman. He also creates his own videos of him riding his mules with his dogs in the mountains. I was lucky enough to have many people introduce me to the outdoors, such as my dad and my grandparents. However, there's one person responsible for making me the crazy guy that goes and sleeps in the mountains alone and also film it. And that's my uncle. It's safe to say I've spent more nights in the mountains with him than anyone else. From when I was a little kid to recently a few years ago. When it comes to finding a place to sleep on the ground or to not getting lost while wandering around the mountains, he taught me all of it. So follow along on this trip we took way back before I ever even thought about making my own videos. And thank my uncle for filming this one and giving it to me.
We decided, since I sold one of my mules, so we're short a mule. And, you know, I would feel bad me riding and Joey having to walk. So,
No, you wouldn't.
yeah, I would. So what we decided, we want to get back in here. This country right in here is, I mean, it's rough and wild, and I've rode it quite a bit, and I know there's some big old bucks back in here, and it's pretty hard for anybody to get in there. So what we've decided to do is we're gonna pack old Jet Johnson, carry all our gear, and we're gonna walk, and we're gonna make a big old loop back in there, maybe set up a camp. Probably set up a camp, huh?
Yeah.
Depends what we find. If, you know, if we see a lot of deer sign or deer, then we'll set up a camp and stay in there. So got here kind of late. It's 5:30. We got to try to get to a place to camp where there's water before dark. Right?
Yep.
Onward and upward. No. There's a spike bull elk. Right there, he goes through the trees. He's trotting. I wonder why he's trotting. He sees us. Yeah. Well, the wind's blowing this way.
Hey, Jet.
what we walked off of right there. We went up it on the other side this morning. Long climb, wasn't it?
Yeah. Really long.
Good fire, Joey. How far did we walk today? 30 miles uphill both ways.
Felt like it.
It's a long ways.
Maybe 6.
Think 6 miles?
I don't know. Hard to tell.
It was rough though. I mean, we weren't walking trails. We were bushwhacking, trying to get to places where we could glass.
Yeah.
And it was hot. It was probably 90 degrees.
Yeah.
But really, that's our first day.
Yeah. Day 1.
Day 1 in the books. Ribeye steak for dinner tonight, cooked on the fire.
Woo!
We didn't see a single living creature besides like a Boone and Crockett squirrel.
That was it.
He was the biggest rock squirrel I've ever seen in my life. And seen a bird or two. That was it. There's a lot of water in here. At least for the desert, there's a lot of water. You're gonna spill it all, ding dong.
After 2 days and no deer sign, it was time for a new plan. We relocated to the higher country and also decided to ditch the mules and go get the side-by-side. Which is totally against our religion and was definitely not our proudest moment.
He won't shoot 2 arrows at a time because every time he does, he splits the arrow he shot first.
I wish.
And I had to add to it. Had to contribute to the structure. There's the lookout tower.
Oh yeah, there is.
And then that's that big rock I like right there.
Yep.
Lined up perfect. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
I've seen a lot of bears. Does he look big to you?
Not like crazy. He looks kind of like Roberts.
Probably wouldn't be a bad place to have a dry camp, huh?
Yeah.
Leave your sleeping bags out here. Here.
Oh, 3 of them?
Give me one.
Oh, you won. I thought I was gonna do it. Yeah, you're the one who taught me. Ah, you dropped it.
What a rookie. That bear, watch that bear show up right there.
I know, I just walk up this saddle.
Be grabbing for that gun. You'll be hooking it down the mountain. Always happens.
For as long as I can remember, every time I was with my uncle, we were trying to get away from everyone and just go to the mountains. And it took me a while to realize how lucky I was to have been exposed to and taught the correct ways to prepare and spend a few days in the mountains. And of course, I'm still learning through my own experiences. But being able to explore these ideas I have and not have to think twice about packing in and spending the night somewhere speaks to how fortunate I was to grow up with people like my uncle showing me what's out there.
Oh, lots of cows. There's ranchers got cows scattered all over this country.
And so now if I have an idea of somewhere I want to go, or a section of river that's remote that I would like to fish, I can just go. Whenever some people, whether they don't know how to or they wouldn't even know where to start. For me, that's what I've always done. And to be able to have that freedom and knowledge of what to do and what not to do is worth so much. And all of that I have my uncle to thank for.
Slow going because it's kind of rough road. But shoot, then you can continue all the way around and loop around and come back to where we are here. So we kind of learned that.